All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to EasyBib. And then you're going to go ahead and sign up for an account. The reason you want to sign up for accounts is because you're probably going to use it more than once and in more than one class. You may even use it in college. The other thing is then it'll save your stuff and you'll be able to use it multiple times. Okay. You will probably have to watch a video at some point because it is free, and that's the only way to keep things free. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this. Yes? All right, so once you get to it, hopefully it'll load for you. What you're going to do is you are going to create a citation list right here. Okay, and then you're going to name it something. So, like 1-2 honors, school shootings, or whatever. You want to change the citation style to MLA 7. And the reason you want to change it to MLA 7, if you do it in MLA 8, it's fine. You're not going to, lose points. But MLA 8 includes the hyperlink at the end. And I think it just looks messy and I don't like it. So I always do MLA 7. You'll hit create. And then it should show up under your creation lists or create citation lists. Did that happen for everybody? Thumbs up if you got it. Luke and Mason, no?
I'm just loading.
Okay, are you still loading, Luke?
No, I already started.
Okay. All right, so then what you're going to do is you're going to click on that, okay, and you'll see the screen that says create a citation. So what you need to do is you need to get out your sources that you actually used in your essay. Okay, so go ahead and get those out. You don't want to get out the sources you didn't use because you didn't cite those. Okay, so since this is a works cited, we're only going to create a list of the works that we actually used in our essay. So go ahead and get those out, and then I'll go through with you the steps. There are a lot of things that you can do, all right? So if you go to create a citation, you can do it a book, a journal, any of that stuff. So a lot of the stuff we have comes from newspapers or online databases. So if you were to click on that, don't do it, but if you were going to do that, you would click on that and then you would fill in all of this information. Sometimes you're going to have to do that, but for the most part, there's a little bit of an easier way to do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we are going to use a website. Okay, but in order to do that, what we have to do is we have to go out into the internet and we have to find the source. Okay, so for instance, what is one of the titles that one of you guys used? Okay, I will look up my own. Okay, I have our schools, discipline, policies linked to shootings. Okay, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. I'm going to see if it's the same one. So it says our discipline policies linked to school shootings. Okay, that's the same as the first line of that article. Okay, so I'm going to copy and paste this website link up here. I'm going to copy that. And then I'm going to go with website. Let's see how well this works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends. Hit search. Okay, it did come up with this bunch of gobbledygook. We'll see how that looks on this. Okay, this tells us it's given us all the information. It's asking us for the publisher or sponsor. We hit continue. Okay, so it wants to know the author. We got the author. We have all the information we need. Complete citation. And here it is. Okay, so we do that with each of our sources. This is usually where you have to end up, watching the video that you have to watch. So you do it with all of your sources. Let's say another one of your sources was, let's see, which other ones are there? Okay, men and mass murder. Oops, men and mass murder. Just gonna put that there. Let's see what comes up. Should be, yep. This is Damon Linker's article, right? Yep. So now I'm going to copy and paste that. Okay, now it's probably going to watch a video. Or not. Okay, it's going to give us all the information. Complete the citation. All right, so we see both of these, right? So these are two articles that we actually used. You're going to click those. You're going to check them so we know to include those. Then you're going to go to sort by, and you want to make sure it's alphabetically, because Works Cited is always alphabetically. Okay. Then you'll go to export all, and what you're going to do, instead of moving it, instead of cutting and pasting it, is you're going to go to this and go to Google Docs and export it to Google Docs. And what will happen is, in your Google Doc form, where's my drive? Help me find my drive. There's my drive. Okay, so what I have here then is, should be my Works Cited. Well, hot diggity dog, hold on. Okay, you gotta hit export and then it'll come out. Okay, so you can see that it's in the right order here. Now, if you were to not actually export it, if you were going to copy and paste it, which you can do, copy in-text citation. You don't want to do that. Here is the problem with that. Okay, so if you do that, you copy and paste it, it's going to format it like that, and that's not what we want. Okay, so instead of doing it that way, we want to make sure it's correct. So we want to export it using Google Docs. Okay, export using Google Docs. Make sense? Okay, so when you're done, you'll have Works Cited. And again, you should only include the things that you cited in your essay, because those are the only ones that you actually cited. So you should have at least 3, because we've got 6 or 7 documents. So hopefully you used more than just 1 or 2. Okay? Any questions on that?